13 surprising facts about men most women don't know. When it comes to men, most women think they know everything there is to know about men. However, when you really take a closer look at the facts, there are quite a few surprising things about men that most women just don't understand. In this video, we will be taking a look at 13 of the most interesting and lesser-known facts about men. By understanding some of these surprising truths, you can gain a deeper insight into the opposite sex and better understand why they do the things they do. Whether you're looking to better understand your partner or simply want to quench your thirst for knowledge, these facts are sure to surprise you. Hit the like button if you are excited, and let's start. Number 1. Men feel weird when you talk to your friends about them. When men pretend they don't care what you think or say about them to your friends, they're actually just trying to save themselves from feeling embarrassed. In reality, men do care what you think about them, and they get very anxious when they hear you talking to your friends about them, even if it's all positive. And if you are in a relationship with him, the idea of you sharing intimate details about your relationship with other people makes him feel very uneasy. So if you want to keep your man happy, it's best to avoid talking about him to your friends, at least not in a negative light. Number 2. His ways of showing love are different than yours. Did you know that men and women actually show their love in different ways? It's true, and this often leads to misunderstandings between couples. Women tend to express their love through words of affirmation and quality time. On the other hand, according to research, men tend to express their love through acts of service, physical touch, and getting gifts. So if your man isn't exactly the romantic type, don't take it personally. It's just the way he shows his love. Number 3. Men are afraid of rejection more than women. Most women think that men are confident and secure in themselves, but the truth is that men are actually just as afraid of rejection as women are. In fact, studies have shown that the fear of rejection is actually one of the main reasons why men don't approach women they're attracted to. So the next time you see a guy you like, don't be afraid to make the first move. He might just be too scared to do it himself. Number 4. Men have a hard time expressing their feelings. In relation to the previous point, because men are so afraid of rejection, they often have a hard time expressing their feelings. This is why you'll often find that men bottle up their emotions and refrain from sharing how they're really feeling, even with the people closest to them. This is because they're afraid that if they express their true feelings, they'll be seen as weak or vulnerable. So, if you want to get your man to open up to you, it's important to create a safe and non-judgmental environment where he feels comfortable expressing himself. Number 5. Men don't always mean what they say. This is a hard pill for many women to swallow, but it's true. Men don't always say what they mean, and they don't always mean what they say. Now, this doesn't mean that men are liars. It just means that sometimes men say things without really thinking about them first, especially when they're angry or upset. For example, a man might say, "I hate you," during an argument, but he doesn't actually mean it. He's just saying it in the heat of the moment. So don't take everything your man says at face value. Try to read between the lines and understand his true meaning. Number 6. Men notice your flaws as much as you do. If you think men don't notice your flaws, think again. Men are actually very observant, and they notice everything, even the things you think are hidden. Of course, this doesn't mean that men are always pointing out your flaws or making you feel bad about yourself. It just means that they're aware of them as much as you are. And when they fall in love with you, they see your flaws as something that makes you even more special and unique. So don't be afraid to show your man your imperfections. He had already seen them anyway. Number 7. Men like to be needed. If you can balance being independent with still needing your man from time to time, you'll have him wrapped around your finger. This is because men like to feel needed and appreciated. They want to feel like they're valuable and that their presence in your life makes a difference. This is rooted in the male ego, which is why you will often find that men are more than happy to help out with things or do things for you, as long as they feel needed. This is called triggering his hero instinct, and if you want to learn more about this amazing new male psychology, make sure to click the first link in the description after watching this video. Number 8. Men don't always listen to what you say. Let's be honest here, ladies. How many times have you told your man something, only to have him not listen to a word you said? It's frustrating, I know. But the truth is that men don't always listen to what you say, even when they're trying their best to do so. This is because men are visual creatures and they often think with their eyes instead of their ears. So even if your man is looking you in the eye and nodding his head while you're talking, he might not be fully listening to what you're saying. Or maybe he's just avoiding an argument. You will never know. Number 9. Men can be jealous of other men even if they're not interested in the woman. According to research, even if a man isn't interested in a woman, he can still feel jealous of other men who are. Now, this might sound ridiculous, but it's actually evolutionary. This is because, back in the caveman days, if another man was interested in a woman that a man was attracted to, it meant that he would have less chance of impregnating her and passing on his genes. So, even though men have evolved since then, this instinct is still hardwired into their DNA. This is why you might find him getting jealous of other men, even if he has no interest in the woman himself. Number 10. He is insecure about his body too. It's known that most women are insecure about their bodies, but what's not as well known is that men are insecure about their bodies too. In fact, research has shown that men are just as likely to be unhappy with their bodies as women are. The difference is that men are less likely to talk about it or show their insecurity. So next time you're feeling down about your body, remember that your man is probably feeling the same way. Number 11. Men don't always understand what women want. Men are often said to be from Mars and women from Venus, and this is never more true than when it comes to understanding what the opposite sex wants. Men often have no clue what women want, and this can lead to a lot of frustration on both sides. So, instead of letting him play the guessing game, why not just tell him what you want? He'll be more than happy to oblige. Number 12. He wants to know what you like in bed. It's a common misconception that men only care about their own pleasure in bed. But the truth is that most men actually want to know what you like in bed too. This is because men want to please you and they want you to enjoy yourself. So next time you're in bed with your man, don't be afraid to speak to him and let him know what you like. He will be more than happy to listen to your needs. Number 13. Men have a hard time admitting when they're wrong. If you've ever had an argument with a man, then you'll know that they have a hard time admitting when they're wrong. This is because men are often too proud to admit that they were wrong about something. It goes back to their ego and their need to be right all the time. So next time you're arguing with your man, try not to get too frustrated when he won't admit that he's wrong. Just let him know that it's okay to be wrong sometimes and that you still love him even when he makes mistakes. Conclusion: there you have it. 13 surprising facts about men that most women don't know. These facts might be surprising to some, but they will help you better understand male psychology. So next time you're feeling frustrated with your man, just remember that he's not perfect and that he's doing his best to try to understand you. If you have made it this far, we really appreciate your support. Comment down below with the word 100% so we know that you watched the entire video. To learn more, check out our other videos that you see on the screen right now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one.